everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again, bringing you another Redstone tutorial. This time, what I got for you is a bulk crafter. Now, a bulk crafter differs from a mass crafter in one major way. A mass crafter, you're crafting up a lot of the same components of different items. So, like you're trying to craft up a piston, a repeater, a comparator, all of those. While a bulk crafter, you're trying to condense things or trying to expand things. It's more of a single item type crafting. So let's take a look at what I got. Now, the way that this works is yes, we could actually have it set up where it's at a corner if you feel like it. It's the same design with a few variations to be able to do it. But it's all based around one simple little process. Now, this one here is mirrored to this one. I'm going to be using this one, but this is mirrored, so it shows that you can do it both ways. Now, what you got to do to use it is come here, load up whatever you want in here, all the same items. And then in here, you're going to load up empty boxes. And then your output is going to end up here. Your empties are going to be put up in here. So if you run out, you can just boom, boom. But what you're going to do is you're going to stand, you're going to come in here, you're going to take out every item. And then you could just sit here all you want, twiddling your thumbs, go and make yourself some dinner or breakfast, whatever you want. And this box will never break while you are in it, or while there's an item inside. But as soon as both requirements, no items inside, and you are out of the box, a new box will dispense. So all you have to do is just collect more. And then all you have to do is just craft up whatever you are trying to craft up. And then just load it in here. Now, I'm going to grab all of this. I am in survival for this reason. And then, yeah, you could just continue going. Load it all up. In fact, you can even throw some of it on the ground. And once it gets full, yeah, I know this might not be the smartest way, but once this system gets full, once this side gets full, after it's full, it follows the same rules. As long as it is full and you are inside the box will not break. But if it is not full and you're outside, the box will not break. Again, it has to meet both requirements. You have to be outside the box, and the box has to be full for this side for it to break, and you to get all those items back in. And then you just get a new box dispensed, and it keeps going. So let's go to creative, and let's take a look at how the system works. Now, with if you notice that this piston is extended, but only thing we have here is a shulker box, and there's and that's the only redstone powering is that shulker box. Do we got some QC going on? No, we have what's in Java as whenever a shulker box is closed, it is treated like a solid block. So if we angle ourselves just right and open this box, you notice the piston right here has retracted. And if we close it, it opens up. So that's how we determine if the system is open or closed. And then all it is some basic logic circuits to be able to say, oh yeah, okay, both of these conditions are met. Yeah, very simple logic circuits. And it's the same with this one. If you notice, it's mirrored. And it's the same thing with this one over here, except for I'm kind of in the corner here. I had to use an extra dust compared to what I would use over there. But it follows the same rules. So, what do you say, guys? Let's get to building this thing. All right, guys, we're back. And like always, everything we need to build the bulk crafter is inside the shulker box. So what you're going to need is 2 dispensers, 4 hoppers, at least some type of storage. I'm just using 8 chests, 7 sticky pistons, 4 observers, 6 solid blocks, 6 blocks of whatever you want. I'm just using glass. And there's a reason why I'm distinguishing any blocks you want and solid blocks is because you require 6 solid blocks. And these ones, they don't have to be solid. You just have to be able to place redstone on. 2 torches, 2 dust, 2 buttons, 2 power sources. I'm using redstone blocks, but you can use levers. But you can't use torches in some locations. But you have to power certain dust. 2 containers. I'm using cauldrons. For appearance, powdered snow, and there's a very specific reason why. And 4 comparators. And obviously a bunch of boxes. So what we're going to do first off is take a nice spot, place it down, and this spot is our floor level. And with our floor level, oh, I forgot one last thing: a crafting table. Because how can we craft without a crafting table? Okay, so this is going to be our floor. So right here, from our floor level, 1 block up and back, we're going to place a block with the dust on it. Then we'll grab our power block and power it. Now, since we're just going to do this right now, let's just throw a crafting table right in front of the dust. And so if you want this to be powered from something, you got to make sure that nothing is getting powered by this other than the box. So that's why I prefer the redstone block. But you can place something here and have a lever powering it there if you want. But redstone blocks make it a little easier. So we're going to place 2 observers, 1 on each side, with the power output going towards the outside. We're going to place a temporary block. We're going to grab our pistons. We're going to put a piston pointing down on each of these. And we can destroy that temporary block. And then we're going to place another temporary block. We're going to place pistons going down here. We can remove that. And another temporary block on each side. In fact, for the most part, what's done on one side is going to be done on the other. A little too fast on the draw. Okay, so now we got that set. Now we're going to take and throw a hopper on top of these droppers and then put our loading chests. These chests specifically are there just so that we can load items in. Grab solid blocks, place them on top of your dispensers, and put buttons there. Now these are if you're starting and there is nothing in, you can press it to start the observer and to power the dispenser to get the first shulker box out. Now we're going to grab 2 our chests, throw them in these slots here, and throw a hopper going into each one of these, and grab your powdered snow. Now you don't have to have the powdered snow here, but if you have anything other than powdered snow, either the hopper will not collect the item, or you can't open the chest. And that's pretty much why I'm using powdered snow, is because I wanted the appearance. And that's it. It's strictly for appearance. And yeah, from here you can actually just cover up everything. Get yourself a nice set of stairs. Where are my stairs at? Get your stairs. Make it where you can access the chest too, also. Or you could extend the hopper out and have a solid block there. It's up to you. But from here, we're going to go and we're going to take our containers. We're going to place them on the faces of the sticky pistons. Put put a power, make it where they can be powered. A block reading from the sticky piston and leaving a 1 block gap for another set of blocks. Grab your 4 comparators and place them on these blocks specifically. Now, what this does is allow you to, not there, it allows the system for the AND gate. So, closed and either empty or full. So, from there, pick a side. Whatever side you want to be empty, start empty. Place a redstone block on the outside of it. If you want this side, do the same thing. Then you're going to place a dust on it. That's going to keep this one, as long as this one isn't full, it's going to keep this comparator depowered. Take a solid block, place it on top of, in front of that that comparator, and put one in front of that comparator, and put torches going up on both of those. Take and put a piston going on there with an observer facing towards that way. Now, if we go into here, boom, it'll break when it is. That should have. Oh, no, this one doesn't need that. This one just needs. This setup is if it is empty, because if there's items in it, that torch won't go on. But for the full one, we do need the block there. Boom. Sticky piston powering that from that comparator, a solid block, leaving a 1 block gap. Put another observer with an observer pointing up. We can take that out and put a solid block there. So now, if I come in here and grab this and throw it in here and power, this one powers and it waits until this one reaches a signal of it being full before it powers this piston and breaking it, which then resets the entire system. And this one, every time that this one is empty, this one will make sure that this torch is off, and boom. Now, you don't have to use all of this entire build. You can actually just use parts of it. Like, oh, I just want to be able to unload all my items manually into special things. You can use this part just to load them up here, and boom, multiple boxes, box loaders. Or even this. In fact, you could even take this and almost stack it next to each other. Like, boom. Yeah, if you want to, you can figure out how to do it. But this design is pretty nice and robust. So now, if we want to make sure that we got it correctly, we're just going to come over here, and I'm going to grab a full box. And we're going to break that, and we're going to just place it here. I'm going to pull a stack out. Pull that out. Boom. And place it there. And now we're missing a stack. If I throw it in, I stay here. I can wait so much time. Boom. Exit and breaks. And we got it in there. Okay, now for this one that's empty, we did test it already. But let's just make sure. We place it here. And let's just throw everything out. And break. We can double check our signal. Make sure that if there's items in, you're able to pull them out. Yep. Yep. Pull. Oh, and there we go. And all we have to do is just load up. And it just continues to work. And everything will be working. Now, you cannot use a redstone block here. Only reason why is because that will keep this hopper powered if you use a redstone block. With the redstone, so you need something other than a redstone block here. So that's why I said a container with a comparator. So, and yes, there is other ways of doing it, like, but that will cause a lot more. That'll still cause a lot of issues. But so using a container, as in, let me clear my inventory. Using containers, a furnace, the furnace. Um, let's see, a brewing stand, chiseled bookshelves, lecterns, cauldrons, the composter, all the two types of chests, a what else can we use? Hoppers, droppers, dispensers. All those can be used because they are able to put out a signal strength, and that's what we want. We want to be able to keep a signal strength out. So, and that's all those that will do it. So, now you can modify this again to be able to use it for whatever you want. I've used the loading side, the requires to be full for my binary sorter, and then also I modified it where I only need about 2/3 of it full to be classified as full. But if I wanted to, I can have it full all the way. But that's just a sheer option that you guys can do. But you guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down in the comment section. It's a major issue. I recommend joining my Discord. Link to that will be in the description. If you want to support me, you guys subscribe. A special thanks to the Judgment for supporting me on Patreon. But you guys, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.